A car crash this morning leaves 1 dead and 4 critically injured. In other news, fire personnel are...
Tragedy struck as Hurricane Sandy devastated much of New Jersey, New York, and most of the eastern seaboard.
3 people have been killed, hundreds are homeless, and more than 48,000 residents are without power due to
is being rushed to the hospital. Trauma teams are standing by to receive what has been
in critical condition after a car crashes into his Mercedes-Benz.
Has died today. He leaves behind a loving wife and 2 young children. Funeral services.
No one plans to be in an accident or natural disaster. Tragedy can strike at any moment. Unexpectedly. Suddenly. You only need to turn on the television or go online with your computer to see the horrendous destruction caused by hurricanes. The total carnage when a tornado touches down, claiming everything in its path, claiming lives. Before you know it, your and your family's future is forever changed. That's why planning a trust should be your most important focus, and it must be done sooner rather than later.
What if you became gravely ill? What would you do? Who would take care of you? Who's going to pay for your health care costs? Will your loved ones be taken care of? Will your estate suffer as lawyers eat away at it in endless fights? And how will your assets be distributed? Will you let your family and lawyers fight over your estate? Or simply let it go to the government, courts, and the IRS?
How about if you're incapacitated? Who will make end-of-life decisions? Just take a moment and think about it. Exactly who will hold the decision of life and death? Big questions, I know. That's why planning your trust is considered to be one of the most important tasks you must complete. And Bridgeway Financial Corporation can help you set it up right now.
Did you know a trust is different from a will? Leaving your estate in a will can create numerous problems where a court typically determines the final outcome of how your estate is to be handled. This means a court, not your family, will control how your assets are to be used to care for you. And once a court gets involved, they usually stay involved until you either recover or die.
A living trust from Bridgeway Financial, however, can reduce or even eliminate estate taxes. It can control undistributed assets including real estate, corporate stocks, investments, artwork, furniture, vehicles, cash, and more. And it retains these assets for as long as you desire. A living trust preserves inheritances, protects dependents with special needs, and also quickly distributes assets to your heirs. And unlike a will, a living trust from Bridgeway Financial takes care of you while you're alive and provides direction during a medical crisis.
Trust can be irrevocable or revocable. Let me explain this a bit more in detail. An irrevocable trust gives you the peace of mind that any property placed into your trust remains the property of that trust until it is legally dispersed, while a revocable trust gives you the flexibility to make changes as you wish. However, this type of trust should not be relied upon for asset protection.
The experienced team at Bridgeway Financial Corporation will sit down with you and help you create the type of trust that best fits your unique and individual needs. Some of the most common and useful trusts include the Wealth Protection Trust, which provides asset protection and financial privacy. With this type of trust, the trustee can administer and distribute assets to beneficiaries without interference. The Management Privacy Trust provides privacy and manages Nevada-protected companies. The Children's Trust is a great way to secure assets for your children and your grandchildren and ensures they will receive their inheritance when they're ready. The Privacy Land Trust is useful to individuals who want to maintain private ownership of real estate and avoid lawyers and probate court. The Personal Property Trust is the ideal vehicle for placing personal assets such as furniture, heirlooms, art, and other movable assets for privacy, protection, and the future use for beneficiaries. Finally, there's the Family Living Trust. This is the capstone for all personal estate needs. This type of trust is drafted in conjunction with a pour-over will, living will, letter of wishes, physician's directive, adorable power of attorney, and non-contestability clauses.
If you wish to preserve the wealth built through years of hard and honest work, your wealth, if you want to create privacy for you and your family, if you want to set in motion a personalized plan that will manage and secure your estate for future generations, then you need to create a trust. Let the experienced team at Bridgeway show you how. Contact Bridgeway Financial today. You owe it to your family and to future generations. Go to BridgewayAssetProtection.com right now and get the peace of mind you're looking for.